Hello, and welcome to Fluency Focus, the podcast that explores how we can grow, learn, and thrive through the things we love. Today, we're diving into a topic that's not just about filling our free time, but about transforming the way we live: hobbies. Hobbies are often seen as mere activities we enjoy in our spare time, but their significance goes much deeper. They play a crucial role in shaping our identities, boosting our mental health, and enriching our lives. Whether it's the joy of discovering something new, the satisfaction of mastering a skill, or the connections we make with others, hobbies offer far more than entertainment. In today's episode, we'll explore how hobbies contribute to our happiness, well-being, and even career success. So, let's get started on this exciting journey of self-discovery and growth. What are hobbies? Before we jump into the benefits, let's define what a hobby actually is. A hobby is any activity that we do regularly in our free time, not for money or work, but for pleasure and enjoyment. Hobbies can be anything from sports, reading, painting, to cooking, photography, or even something more unique like birdwatching or gardening. Hobbies often come from things that we're passionate about. For example, if you love animals, you might start volunteering at an animal shelter. If you love creativity, you might get into writing, drawing, or designing. But hobbies don't have to be something big. They can be small, quiet activities like knitting or taking walks. It's not about how big or small your hobby is, it's about the joy it brings you. The mental health benefits of hobbies. One of the biggest reasons why hobbies are important is their impact on our mental health. In today's busy world, it's easy to feel stressed, overwhelmed, or anxious. Hobbies offer a relief from the pressures of daily life, giving us a break and allowing us to reset our minds. When we focus on something we enjoy, we enter a state of flow, a mental state where we are fully immersed in what we're doing. This helps us forget about our worries and stresses. Whether it's playing an instrument, doing a puzzle, or painting, hobbies allow us to escape from the demands of the world. For example, studies show that people who engage in creative hobbies like art, writing, or music tend to have lower levels of anxiety and depression. This is because these activities encourage self-expression, which helps us process emotions in a healthy way. In addition, exercise-based hobbies like running, swimming, or yoga are linked to lower levels of stress and improved moods. Exercise releases endorphins, the feel-good chemicals in our brains, which naturally make us feel happier and more relaxed. So, hobbies that involve movement are not only good for our bodies, they're good for our minds too. Hobbies and personal growth. But the benefits of hobbies go beyond just stress relief. They also play a key role in personal growth. When we take time to develop a hobby, we are learning new skills and expanding our knowledge. For example, if you take up a hobby like cooking, you'll not only learn how to make new dishes, but you'll also develop patience, focus, and creativity. If you love reading, you'll improve your vocabulary and comprehension. Even if you're not a professional photographer, just taking pictures as a hobby can help you develop a better eye for detail and improve your creative thinking. This is one of the reasons why hobbies are such a great way to challenge ourselves in a fun, low-pressure way. We don't need to worry about being perfect at our hobbies. Just enjoy the process of learning and growing. In fact, hobbies often help us discover talents we never knew we had. Many people who became successful in fields like writing, art, or music started out as hobbyists. They didn't start with the intention of making money. They were simply doing something they loved. So, hobbies are not just about passing time. They're about growing and becoming better versions of ourselves. Hobbies and social connection. Another incredible thing about hobbies is their power to bring people together. No matter what you're passionate about, whether it's playing sports, gaming, reading books, traveling, or even something like photography or gardening, hobbies often create a unique opportunity to meet like-minded people and form deep, meaningful connections. When you're part of a hobby-based community, You have something that goes beyond just shared interests. It's about connection, about finding others who understand you, who share the same enthusiasm, and who bring their own experiences and perspectives into the mix. These connections, especially with people who share your passion, can lead to lifelong friendships. When you're part of a community, you no longer feel isolated in your pursuit of a hobby. You feel supported, encouraged, and motivated to continue growing. These social aspects of hobbies can significantly improve our sense of belonging. Take sports as an example. Whether it's playing football, basketball, or participating in a local running race, sports are one of the best ways to form bonds with others. When you join a team, it's not just about winning or competing, it's about working together toward a shared goal. You don't just play for the love of the game, but for the camaraderie, for the friendships you build along the way. Through sports, you learn valuable life skills, including teamwork, communication, and even empathy. You start to understand the importance of helping and supporting others, especially during challenging moments. Even hobbies that might seem solitary on the surface, such as writing, painting, or photography, can lead to new friendships. For instance, writers often join writing groups or attend literary workshops where they can share their ideas, collaborate with others, and get feedback. Similarly, artists often visit exhibitions, art classes, or collaborate on creative projects, expanding their network while learning from others. These activities can foster a sense of community among people who may have started as strangers, but who now share a creative journey. They provide opportunities to connect with individuals who can inspire you, help you grow, and become part of your own personal development. In the end, hobbies can be the gateway to a richer social life. Whether it's through the teamwork of sports or the shared experiences of artists, writers, and other creatives. In both cases, the social connections formed around hobbies help us feel less isolated and more connected to the world around us. Hobbies and career growth. Now you might be wondering, can hobbies actually help me advance in my career? The simple answer is yes. While hobbies are traditionally seen as personal activities, they can have an incredible positive impact on your professional life as well. You might be thinking, how can my love for photography, gardening, or playing video games make a difference in my job? Well, here's why. When you develop a hobby, you're often developing transferable skills, skills that you can use not just in your personal life, but in your professional life as well. For example, if you're passionate about public speaking or teaching, you're already honing your communication skills. Whether you're giving a talk to your hobby group or teaching a class on your favorite subject, those skills are invaluable when it comes to your job. Similarly, if your hobby is something more technical, like coding, web design, or graphic design, you're developing important skills that are in high demand in the job market. These technical hobbies can help set you apart from others and give you a competitive edge in your career. But it's not just about learning new technical skills. Hobbies can also help with networking. Many industries have specialized groups, clubs, and online communities where professionals can meet, share ideas, and collaborate. For instance, if you're passionate about photography or videography, you might join a local photography club or attend events where other photographers and industry experts gather. This is a perfect opportunity to learn, share, and even create new professional connections that could open the door to job opportunities or career collaborations. It's like a hidden job market that operates through hobbies and passions. Having hobbies also makes us more interesting individuals. When you engage in a variety of activities outside of work, you become a more well-rounded person. People love to connect with others who have diverse interests, and this can make your interactions more meaningful, both in professional settings and in casual conversations. The more passionate you are about your hobbies, the more you'll bring to the table, whether in a team meeting or in casual networking conversations. Furthermore, the confidence you gain from pursuing your hobbies can translate into better performance in your career. When you are confident in what you do, whether it's playing a musical instrument, baking a cake, or designing a website, you carry that confidence into your professional life, helping you tackle challenges, make decisions, and approach new projects with a positive mindset. In short, hobbies do more than help us relax or pass the time. They shape us into better communicators, innovators, and problem solvers in both our personal and professional lives. Finding the right hobby for you By now, you might be wondering, how do I find the right hobby for me? There are so many options out there, and it can sometimes feel overwhelming. But don't worry, finding a hobby that suits you is all about trial and error and listening to your interests. Here are a few tips to get started. Start with what excites you. Think about what excites or relaxes you. Do you enjoy being outdoors? Consider activities like hiking, bird watching, or camping. If you enjoy creative expression, maybe painting, writing, or photography will be your perfect match. Do you enjoy making things with your hands? Hobbies like knitting, woodworking, or DIY crafts could be what you need to unwind and express yourself. Be open to trying new things. Don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone. You never know what you might enjoy until you try it. Perhaps you've always wanted to try rock climbing, but you've never had the chance. Or maybe you've been curious about learning a new language, like Spanish or French. Sometimes the best hobbies are the ones we never thought we'd enjoy, so be willing to explore and keep an open mind. Start small. You don't need to dive into a new hobby with a huge commitment right away. Start small and see how it makes you feel. It could be as simple as trying a new recipe in the kitchen or picking up a book that interests you. If you enjoy it, great. If not, no worries. You can always try something new. The goal is to have fun and enjoy the process, not to overwhelm yourself with high expectations. Set goals. Once you find something you enjoy, why not set some small goals for yourself? For example, if you're learning to play a musical instrument, you might set a goal to learn one song by the end of the month. If you're into running, perhaps your goal could be to run a 5K race. Setting goals helps keep you motivated and gives you a sense of achievement as you progress. Join a community. Many hobbies are even more enjoyable when shared with others. Joining a club, group, or even an online forum dedicated to your hobby can open doors to new friendships and allow you to learn from others who share your passion. Whether you're into cycling, writing, or photography, there's a community out there waiting to welcome you. So there you have it. Hobbies are far more than just activities to fill our free time. They're incredibly powerful tools that can transform many areas of our lives. They help us manage stress, boost our creativity, and improve our mental health. Hobbies are not just about fun. They are a means of personal growth. They give us a chance to learn new skills, express our emotions, and connect with others who share our passions. In addition, hobbies can offer a sense of purpose. When we dedicate time to something we love, we create opportunities for self-discovery and fulfillment. Whether it's diving into the world of sports, expressing ourselves through art, or experimenting in the kitchen, hobbies offer a world of possibility. They allow us to engage with our passions in a way that enriches our lives and brings us joy, even during challenging times. It's also important to remember that hobbies can play a significant role in our social lives. Through shared interests, we connect with others, build relationships, and create communities that provide support and encouragement. And as we've seen, hobbies are not just for personal enjoyment. They can even enhance our careers, boost our professional skills, and create valuable networking opportunities. But perhaps most importantly, hobbies help us feel more grounded and balanced in our busy lives. In a world that often feels overwhelming, taking time for a hobby gives us space to breathe, to focus on something that brings us peace, and to reflect on what truly matters to us. It helps us reconnect with ourselves, find clarity, and recharge our mental energy so we can tackle life's challenges with a fresh perspective. The beauty of hobbies is that there's no limit to what you can explore. The key is to find something that truly excites you, something that fills you with passion, curiosity, and satisfaction. It doesn't matter if you're into sports, creative arts, writing, or cooking. What matters most is that you make time for the things that bring you joy and nourish your soul. I want to take a moment to thank you for tuning into today's episode of Fluency Focus. I hope that by now you feel inspired to either start a new hobby or dive deeper into one that you already enjoy. Remember, it's never too late to try something new, and sometimes the smallest change can make the biggest impact on our lives. If you have any thoughts, comments, or stories about how your hobbies have shaped your life, I would absolutely love to hear from you. Feel free to share your experiences with us. We are all in this journey of self-discovery together. Also, stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll explore even more fun enriching topics to help you grow and thrive. Until then, take care, stay curious, and remember, a hobby is not just a pastime, it's a pathway to a happier, healthier, and more fulfilled you. So go ahead, discover, explore, and embrace your passions. Because when you make time for the things you love, you make time for the best version of yourself.